Folks, I need you to listen up because what I'm about to say is going to shock some of you. Most people think they're winning at retirement because they have a 401k. But here's the problem no one warns you about. A 401k is a future tax bill in disguise. And if it's the only thing you have, retirement gets way more expensive than you planned. A 401k is tax deferred, not tax free. That means every dollar you pull out in retirement is treated like income. If all your money is in one tax bucket, you lose flexibility. And flexibility is how retirees legally pay less tax. That giant 401k you're so proud of is not what you think it is. It's a ticking tax time bomb, disguised as a nest egg. Every single dollar in that account has a silent partner you may have forgotten about: the IRS. That money is not yours. Not all of it. A huge chunk of it is a future bill you will have to pay. You've been sold a bill of goods that says tax deferred is the golden ticket. You get a nice little tax break today for contributing. But deferred just means later. You are kicking the tax can down the road, and that road leads directly to your retirement years. When you finally get there and start taking money out, Uncle Sam is going to show up with his hand out, ready to take his share. There are only 3 places your retirement money can live: traditional, 401k, traditional IRA, tax break now, taxes later, Roth IRA, Roth 401k, taxes now, tax-free later, taxable, brokerage, taxes along the way, maximum flexibility. Most people only fill bucket number 1, then wonder why withdrawals hurt. Money goes in pre-tax, grows tax deferred, and you pay ordinary income tax on every dollar you take out later. This is the bucket most Americans have filled to the brim. It's good for getting a tax break during your peak earning years, but it becomes a tax liability in retirement. With Roth, you pay taxes today with after-tax dollars. Growth and withdrawals are tax-free if you follow the rules. Not one penny goes to the IRS. It gives you income that doesn't show up on the IRS's radar, helping keep taxable income low. Taxable accounts invest after-tax money. You pay along the way on dividends and realized gains. Hold over a year, and you typically get lower long-term capital gains rates than ordinary income rates. This bucket gives you the most control and liquidity. No RMDs, no withdrawal penalties. Using all 3 together gives you flexibility and control to manage your tax bill year after year. Here's the trap. Social Security becomes taxable. Required minimum distributions kick in. Medicare premiums rise with income. Suddenly, your lower tax retirement isn't lower anymore. If provisional income crosses thresholds, up to 85% of Social Security can become taxable. For married couples filing jointly, taxation starts at just $32,000 of provisional income. In your 70s, the IRS forces withdrawals from tax-deferred accounts, whether you need the money or not. Big balances can mean big required distributions and big taxable income. Medicare premiums are tied to income. Higher income can trigger RMDs surcharges. One large RMD can raise your premiums 2 years later. You get hit twice. Higher taxes now, higher healthcare costs later. A balanced 3-bucket strategy gives you a defense. By doing partial Roth conversions in lower income years before RMDs begin, you can shrink your tax-deferred bucket. That reduces future RMDs and can save tens of thousands over retirement. It's all about control. There's no perfect ratio, but here's a smart baseline many planners use: 40% traditional, 30% Roth, 30% taxable. This gives you control. You decide which bucket to pull from each year. The 40% in tax deferred preserves today's deductions, but limits future RMD exposure. The 30% in Roth is your tax-free lever when you want income without raising your tax bracket. The 30% in taxable provides liquidity, capital gains treatment, and 0 RMDs. Need cash but want to avoid making Social Security taxable? Pull from Roth. Facing a big one-time cost? Use taxable assets to avoid a massive income spike. Staying within a lower bracket? Mix smaller traditional withdrawals with Roth and taxable to fine-tune income. It's intentional, it's flexible, and it keeps more of your money working for you. If you need $80,000 for the year, pull $30K from Roth, tax-free, $30K from Taxable, low capital gains, $20K from 401K. Your tax bill stays low, even with solid spending. Compare that to withdrawing the full $80K from traditional, higher provisional income, likely taxed Social Security, bigger bill. With the mix, your provisional income is far lower, so less of your Social Security is taxable. You see mostly manageable ordinary income and modest capital gains. Same $80,000 lifestyle, dramatically different tax outcome. Retirement isn't about how much you saved, it's about how much you keep, and that starts by not putting all your future in one tax bucket.